So today's topic is about classes in Java. So generally, what is a class? A class is a blueprint for declaring and creating objects. And mostly Java is an object-oriented programming language. Everything is written in Java is associated with objects and classes. One of the most important point you should remember in classes is a class is not allocated memory when it is defined. An object is allocated memory. So this is the key point you should remember. So the main difference between this classes and object is class is a single entity which contains the behavior types, and it's all comes to an object type. So we can clearly see that here fruits is a class, whereas come to an objects, apple, pineapple, papaya, banana, all these are these objects. All the fruits is having different entities, color and texture. So class should always start with an uppercase first letter, and then the name of the Java file should matches the class name. So we are ready to go for practicing the code. Here we go. So this is interface of an Eclipse, which is so simple to use. And here we, in this particular session, we are going to discuss about classes. So what is classes? Generally, Java is an object-oriented programming language, which we mostly deals with objects and classes in this entire programming of Java. So let's try to understand what is a class. So the word class, here we go. This is a class, and this is the name of the class, main. And remember, the first letter of the class name must be in uppercase. And public and private, we are going to discuss in the future classes. And for now, let's understand public, which is can be accessible by different classes. So clear. And this is the main method, and this is the main method body, and the entire from this parenthesis to here, it is the body of the class. So let's create a variable inside the class, integer a is equal to 100. So in order to access this variable inside this class, we must create an object. That is, how do we create an object? By using the the class name. So what is the class name? Main, any name you suggest. That is, I'm naming it as an obj equal to new main close brackets. Okay. So by using this object, that is obj dot a, yeah, any guess what's going to happen? So let's run it. I guess it will show an error. Yeah, exactly. So we didn't tell the program or compiler to print on the screen. So what it's actually, it's an error. It's a compilation problem. So in order to display, we must print the variable on the screen. Object obj dot a, and now it will print the 100 on the display. Here we go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is fine and good. And is it possible to create multiple objects? Yes, it's possible, but the object name must be different. So how do we create it? Here we created an object that is obj. Similarly, but to name it as an object, object1, control C and control V, obj1. So what it is going to print? 100. So by this we can understand that multiple objects can be created for one class. And now we are going to create another variable, that is a string variable. String str is equal to any popular name, which is like YouTube. So in order to access this string, we must create an object. We have already created an object, so we just want to initialize this string variable, str. Like we have two objects. I just want to comment out one, and also the second one, object. Yeah, object dot str. Let's see what's going to happen. Yeah, it's working. So by this, I hope you understand what is class and how it's going to be working. Thank you.